Hi guys, welcome back at Tino Talks. Again, you might hear a lot of noise because I here at my job talking to y'all. So I'm in the break room. So let's get to it. I did a part one of slavery, but in this part two, I want to talk to y'all. Do y'all know the definition of slavery? But before you answer that, do me a small favor. Hit the subscribe button, hit the like button. Actually, yeah, hit the like button right down here. I'm so sorry, guys. And hit the bell right next to you. And share it with your friends, share it with your family, share it with your neighbors, share it with everybody. Awesome. So, what's the definition of slavery? I'll tell you what's gonna come back with resources, right? I'm back. The definition of slavery means to enslave someone, to do for free labor, make a person do free labor and do everything as you wish, as you are the master. That's enslave. So we're slave right now. We're still slave. I know a lot of you won't be like asking, are we still slave? Then Abraham Lincoln did the sign the paper that says we're free. Well, technically, on paper says we're free, but we're not free. We're still not free. To this day, slave has carried around the world for still 18 million people to 48 million people still enslaved around the world. So it means we're not enslaved. In the United States, we're still slave too. But there's different ways to be slave. So you don't have. So back in the day, back in our ancestor times, they used to whoop them, choke them, kill them, mistreat them, all that, right? Some of those things are still to this day happening. And that's why we're still enslaved. And there's many other ways we're still enslaved, being kept under the rug, keep us prisoners.
Okay, look at them.
So what does it mean? We're still prisoners. It means we are actually everything with technology. First of all, let's start with the technology. We're focused on energy to technology, watching YouTube, social media, Facebook, being mostly in Facebook, right? Instagram. So that's a form of being enslaved, because that's the master say this is the new thing. We're enslaved, right? Kids being enslaved too, along with us. So we're being enslaved, the kids being enslaved too. Because they're playing all these video games on our focusing on. They're not even playing outside. So they're focusing on this. So what is exactly it is? I know I keep asking the question. So what this is we are being held. Because now, we go every day to a job. That's being enslaved too. Every day you go to a job. I know we need the money to survive. But the thing is, they make us believe we need that. We need to be bonding out to a piece of paper. What a face of a person. That's being enslaved. Telling us that what we can be, how we can do things, all that's being enslaved. That's not being free. Being free is like being free, not being a prisoner. This being not being a prisoner. A lot of times people think it's going to prison, when you're restricted. That's another form of being restricted. So there's several forms, which, being in prison, that's gonna be in a different video, what prison means. This is being in prison right now. We have a cell. So every day we go to a job, we do labor, whatever, we follow the rules of a master. Your boss is a master to you, telling us what to do, what you can do, how to do it, what you can do, when you can go, when you can't go. That's being enslaved. Used to being enslaved. You still doing all these things, guys. So another reason why we're still enslaved. Remember how we were talking about the third eye? They put up all these lights up. That's so we can look up and look up at this drawing and actually see what's gonna happen. All these antennas also is keeping us from intuition knowing. That's why when you look into the news, you'll also be enslaved because you listen to the news, a person in TV and saying, hey, when is the weather gonna happen? How is this gonna be? How's the world? Because another thing we don't even know all the world which they're trying to implement. Like you go and look into a video, it says in Africa there's animals being for free, lions, all these things, right? But that's the lie. You go to another country like Mexico, cartels all over the place, this is going bad, all that stuff. But that's because you've been enslaved in your country. Other countries does the same thing. That's why they put people against people, human against human. You've been enslaved. How many of y'all actually say, I'm actually free? So, how many of y'all can actually say, I'm free? Nobody. That's why battles, wars, stuff like that happens every day because we're enslaved. In other country wants to take from this country wants to take from. We're enslaved. You don't do it, you don't get to eat. That's what they tell you. You don't do this job, you don't get paid. You don't look at this wall. Like I told you, you're not getting paid. So for one piece of bread, every single day, we have to do these things. Every you pass a red light, you go to prison. Things like that, guys. So we enslaved. Even cops out there, police officers will be like, oh, we can't here for protection. No, you make sure you keep them in prison. This is your prison. This world is your prisoner. And this all details is happening every single day of the world. But why? Because we allow it. We have allowed so much. Then when people fight back and be saying something, you can't say nothing. Like in the United States, you got freedom of speech, but you don't really got freedom of speech. You got fair arms, but you don't really have bare arms. You got freedom to do a lot of things, supposedly. It's not the truth. And how many of y'all can go outside and say, I'm gonna look up to the sky, I'm gonna see how the weather is. No. You can't. You can't. Because you know why? Because they have blocked us. They block us. So instead of looking up to the sky and say, oh look, I don't see all this lights in halo eyes. I'm even here make the connection with Earth and we're imprisoned in this world. We look into an antenna. The antennas are imprisoned because they're seeing some waves. They actually messing up us. So we can't even focus on this. So we can have our intuition be like, hey, this is gonna happen. All that because we have the ability to telepathically communicate with each other. Yes, we do. We have the ability that's intentional, telepathically communicating with another human being without opening our mouths, speaking verbally, making our words, saying all these things. We have that kind of ability, that kind of power. I know it sounds like an extraterrestrial thing, but this is not the truth. This is something realistically true. So when they say I'm gonna telepathically communicate with you, that is something true because it is possible. But all these antennas on that's what we're in prison. That's what we're in prison right now. That's what we're in prison because all those antennas sound something so we can telepathically communicate. We're supposed to have our ears make more sound wave where we can actually hear what's gonna happen. We can hear. That's what we have ears so we can hear and see, hear what's gonna happen. We can hear because you have so much going on. All the things is making you hear. That's what this is. Smells as well. Taste as well. Or see, like I mentioned in one of my videos, we show you to go we're able to see what our lives, and you go to our countryside out to the woods and there's no lights, look, be like, whoa, I can see the whole planetarium, the whole stars, everything, able to tell which star is what. Because the thing is, when you infiltrate something, right? This is one of the things that pharaohs used to do, and pharaohs discovered this. Which in one of my other videos, I'm going to tell you, also discuss how the pyramids used to work, and why solar panels to not these days they're using old technology. This is new technologies, old technology, making it seem like it's new. Because they're keeping us from us, so they're bringing little by little things that happened back then. So, anyways, that pharaohs used to say uncle, because they used to look up to the sky and see what happened. Because they used to get the universe, get the message from the universes. Because he used to look up to the sky and say, hey, this is gonna happen today. This is gonna do. That's why all slavery started, even with the Roman Empire. The Julius sisters used to do the same thing. All of them, it's all related. That's why we bow down to a person and be like, okay, well, I'm gonna do it. Okay, we're gonna do it. Because we're too focused, we don't even see the reality. Because we're too focused on they're telling us. But how do you know what they're telling you is the truth? How do you know him for sure? How do you even discover that? They make it sound so good, they make it sound so great. That's why how they manipulate to be enslaved. Because they make it sound too realistically and make it sound with sense. So when you're looking at the TV and hear John by, hey, guys, I'm gonna make this good for you, I'm gonna give you another stimulus check. Everybody go, what? Another stimulus check for 3 hours? What else? You like this? What else? What you say? Now he got your attention. You're like, what else? Guys, and he and us. I don't know. For instance, I'm gonna do immigration for real. Guys. That's how they keeping us enslaved. That's how do you know? Because even to the point they're telling us what to eat. They're telling us what to eat, what we can eat. Oh, you buying this piece of meat is good for you. Okay, yeah, go into the store and bring. There you go, your dog, man. It's running to the store and bring a piece of meat. That's enslaved. Don't eat plants, because plants aren't bad for you. You're like, for real, G? Hey, man, don't go outside because they say plants are bad for you. And And then the fucking news comes. They say, hey, there's a raper across from your house right now. Right to rape your house. I ain't going outside. I ain't going outside. I ain't going outside. That's a raper out there, man. You didn't hear this motherfucker in the news yesterday? This guy in the news yesterday, and there's a raper. That's in slavery, manipulation, causing you fear. When they cause fear, let me tell you what they do with the fear of you. You know what they do with your fear? They feed on it. Because the more fear you have, the more safe, and the more it can manipulate you into do whatever the fuck they want you to do. And they go like, okay, you done this, okay. Now they go like, you're like, what else? We're going to war. What? We're going to war? And a lot of you, I'm ready for these motherfuckers. I got my guns. What the fuck? Are you serious? Are you for real? Are you sure? Yeah, man, I'm going to war. This motherfucking TV just told us we're going to war. Who? Russia. Hell no, motherfucking Russian come over here. Now you calling your buddies, hey man, we're going to start buying some AK-47s, M16s, bazookas, all that shit, man. Hey man, then you got some connections. Yeah. Are you trying to get grenades and everything, It's like you just signed up for the whole fucking army. You got a whole stack of military green on your fucking. Now you're trying to get grenades and everything, grenade launchers and everything, and guess what? You got so hyped up because one person on TV just said that, and that's how they keeping you a slave. Because you believe everything. That's why I always say, do your own research. Don't take my word for granted. Because how do you know I'm telling you the truth? How do you know the person in the next video after me is telling you the truth? They're telling you to jump on the bridge. Oh, hey, it's the end of the world. Let's jump on the bridge. They say we can survive. There's a better side to surviving. It's the whole thing, guys. How do you know, guys? That's how they keep us on slave. As they're telling us, manipulate, just to see one thing to get us hyped up and be like, oh, this. Just when you hear a motherfucker go, hey, how many seconds? Christian lifespan. He goes everybody. Fucking everybody in the fucking blood. What you doing? I'm spending my lifetime. This motherfucker on TV just say, if I have sex every single day, I'm gonna spend my lifetime. And now you're laughing at your ass. See how many people are going to do it? I got about 10 million people to do this shit. Okay, here comes another one. Masturbating room gives you this increases stress. Get out of the room. What you doing? I'm jerking off. Oh, I'm playing with myself. Just somebody says it. Come on now. So here's my biggest thing with y'all. I want y'all to know. Slavery still exists. Slavery still exists to this day. And we're enslaved. You're a slave. I'm a slave. Everybody's a slave. How? Just because they always got someone to tell you what to do. Always, that's enslaved. Because they're manipulating. The government got us enslaved. You really think they're gonna give us freedom? Just give us our freedom just like that. We are money to them. Every single one of us costs a lot of money to them. Just so we can keep going and do their little motherfucking dirty ass job. Over there, all they doing is running their motherfucking mouths, trying to stomach some shit. And then a lot of y'all want to join the military because I get benefits and all that. Yeah, military. And they pay your family and all that. But here's the thing. they pay your family and you die, let's say $1 million, your family now is healthy, and what are you at? The motherfucking box. Cause you enslaved. You can join the military. Y'all all motherfucking enslaved. This is just the truth. And I don't want to sound harsh, but the thing is, when y'all when you keep listening to a master, a person, it's like just makes a little sense that just to give you. And this is what they do with jobs, they do with everything. That's like, where you think they put all these laws? Like, they didn't put the laws just to make them look pretty. They put laws to try to steal your money, hard work. Yeah, that's people pass by. And just tell you what to do, what you can't do, when you can sleep, when you can't sleep, all that. And that's another thing I'm gonna make another video on in about time. Time is on, directions, all kinds of that. Those videos that come out. That's guys, let me tell you something. We can make ourselves free. We can make ourselves be free. But the thing is, we have to work hard. We definitely have to work hard and be together and work as one. Because working individually, we can. Guys, this was Tino. This was Tino at Tino Talks. Don't forget to like, subscribe my video, hit the bell button, and share my video. Share my video with everybody. Your neighbors, your cousins, family, everybody. Friends, everybody. I'll see you in the next video. This is bye for now. Don't forget, we can make ourselves free, and we're still asleep. We have to be free, not prisoners. Bye for now. See you next time.